Body Focused Repetitive Behaviours. In a video I did not that long ago, we're talking about self-harm, I actually talked about these behaviours. They include things like skin picking, and I've talked about this in one of my videos, but I'm going to talk about it today. So this is my compulsive skin picking. This is like an OCD type thing, and see, you can see like a little white bit there, and I pick at this all day, every day. This is body focused repetitive behaviour. I've actually referred to this as a type of self-harm, and I've actually been corrected online that it's actually called a body focused repetitive behaviour. So it's not actually that you're intentionally causing yourself harm, but you are actually harming yourself, which is why I got it mixed up. But there are also other things that people do called which are also body focused repetitive behaviours, like hair pulling. I think it's called trichotillomania, when you pull out your hair, and you're not sort of like consciously going, oh, I'm going to pull out my hair. It's just a movement that you are repeating over and over again. And for me, I've done it since I was a child, but when I'm anxious, when I'm depressed, when I'm just kind of maybe even staring into space, I will constantly be doing this. And sometimes I'll even try and grab it and just pull it. So it's not actually a type of self-harm, although some people would say it is. But like, there's a charity called BFRB, Body Focused Repetitive Behaviour, BFRB.org. And they talk all about this on their website. So I'm correcting them because actually I tweeted a few months back when I was talking about self-harm and talked about these behaviours, and I was very quickly corrected, thanks guys, on my Twitter page to say that, yeah, they're not forms of self-harm. Although you could say they would be, because you're actually harming yourself, you know, and I can pick this so much till it bleeds. I've also talked about my scratching as well, which isn't necessarily a body focused repetitive behaviour, but for me, if I get an itch, I will scratch it, and then we'll pick at the scabs and things like that. So it's kind of similar, but the main ones are skin picking and hair pulling, and these are body focused repetitive behaviours. So yeah, next I want to just do a quick weekly check-in. My week's been okay. I've been very busy, and I remember a few weeks back I said about your list of worries. Well, I've really been going through my list of worries, and I'm actually really proud of myself. So what have I done? Sorted out my car, sorted out all of that. So yeah, that's all done. That was been really hanging over my head, so I've got that done. I've booked an appointment with my doctor, which I've been putting off for ages because I need to go and talk to them about my anger, because that's getting quite bad at the moment. I've talked about that a bit. But finally, the main thing that I've been wanting to do for a long time, because I've been putting it off because I have a slight phobia about it, is going to the dentist. And I actually went this week. I haven't been in about 5 years, which is terrible. Turns out I've got gum disease. Not so nice. I've got to go and have loads of treatment for that, but that's my phobia making me not go, and it just shows how phobias can really impact on your life, because they can stop you from doing things that, you know, you're supposed to keep you healthy. So yeah, so really pleased with myself that I've managed to do that as well. I mean, it's just, yeah, I'm just really pleased, because lots of these things hang over my head, and the sooner you do these things, the better, really, because then they don't hang over your head and make you anxious and make you go, bah, if you haven't done them. So I've actually finally got through most of my list, and it's quite weird because now I don't have a lot to worry about. So now I'm thinking, there must be something I can worry about. I'm sure I'll find something, because with my generalised anxiety disorder, I will find something, you know, something to talk about, something to worry about, sorry. Anyway, I hope that's explained a little bit more about body focused repetitive behaviours, or body focused movements. I think something different people call them different things, but check out the BFRB.org for more information, and tell me if you have any body focused repetitive behaviours. Do you do skin picking? Do you do hair pulling? Anything like that, let me know about it. And finally, weekly check-ins. I've just talked about me. Please tell me how you've been doing. Have you had a good week? Have you managed your illness okay? Have you done things in your list? Have you ticked a few things off your list that you're happy about? Sorry, I jumped around a bit there. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone for your likes, your follows, your tweets. I'll do some shout outs in the next video because I haven't done that for a while, but thanks to everyone for coming on this journey with me, and please tell me about your body focused repetitive behaviours. Take care, please like and subscribe if you